I had nothing when I started this brand, and I figured it out. All I have to do is stand on faith, continue to do the work, and it will unfold. I started out first as a model. During my journey of working as a makeup artist, I just found that that was my passion, but I wanted to take it a step further. I wanted to create a beauty brand that was inclusive for all women who loved makeup but didn't like feeling or looking made up. What led me to create Glamazon was wanting a brand that felt inclusive and also knew about every skin tone and undertone. I just felt like there needed to be more representation for women of color, whether it be Latina, Afro-Latina, African American, which I happen to be all of the above. So right now we have a big opportunity on the table, and we need to raise like 5 to 10 million. And that's the hardest part, especially for minority brands. It's just having access to the capital. Now, here's the thing. I had nothing when I started this brand, and I figured it out and I made it come to fruition. Now women are talking about it everywhere. All I have to do is stand on faith, continue to do the work and the research, and it will unfold. I want to empower and encourage women to know that beauty, first of all, doesn't stop at 21 or 30 or 40 or 50. It all is in your head. Keep your confidence. But Glamazon Beauty is a movement, because what I want for women is to not give up on your dream. That, hey girl, if you want to go after this, this is possible. All you have to do is take the first few steps. So I want women to get back to not just dreaming and not just thinking, but taking the necessary steps to get there. Oh my goodness. First of all, during the time I was a model, if you want to talk about having to mix my own product, I always had to mix shades and mix different brands to achieve this color. For me, wanting to start Glamazon was never wanting that issue of having to feel unseen, having to feel like somebody doesn't understand your undertones and your skin tone. My own journey was to simplify a woman's beauty routine. I will say we have a lot of diversity, and I think it's because a lot of women are seeing, I understand white skin, there's multiple hues to white skin. I understand the skin of Latina people, and within the Black race, you have encompass every single shade. Right now there are 12, and the 12 mix and match. So you can swipe a molten pecan and swipe a golden chestnut and create a whole different shade. And then that's what I'm wearing right now. It looks like, does it look like I'm wearing makeup? That's what I want for my women. And you know what? That's what I want for your man too, because I don't know any man that like a woman that look like she got makeup on her face. Men love natural beauty. They're creatures of vision. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to have you looking like the best version of you. Your skin, but prettier. I worked at the cosmetic counters. I worked for Fashion Fair. I worked for Bobbi Brown. I worked for Chanel. I worked for Laura Mercier. I worked for YSL. Seeing what was going on in each brand as far as their color lineup really helped me to start doing my research. And then I started going around to factories myself. I had such passion, which I still had. You know, I was literally all in. I dived in. I went around to manufacturers, introduced myself. I didn't even have money at the time. I wanted to be able to be there. So what I started doing is kind of volunteering my services, and that allowed me to develop a relationship with the people who were mixing and batching my stuff. And it truly is a labor of love in allowing my passion to lead me. Yes, it's about the journey through my life, the Kim Baker story. I went through a lot as a single mother, as I said. I had some adversity, and I had to prove myself innocent of something. And so I have a made-for-TV movie coming out with a major cable network. But this is going to be a story that mothers should watch with their daughters. It's a very powerful story. It's a cautionary tale. It is a story about how I went from the zero to the hero. The most rewarding moment still exists to this day, and that is when I put Glamazon on women and you see their reaction. The first thing they say is, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing makeup. That was my mission. And I hear that, doesn't feel like I'm wearing makeup and it looks like my skin. Oh my goodness. That is, and then people always say this, why haven't I heard of Glamazon Beauty before? So for me, that never gets old. I'm still hearing that to this day.